G'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another EAFC 24 Ultimate Team video. This is FUT Champs week 5. You see there I'm currently 9-6 going into the final 5 games. So there is still a slight chance we make the 14 win reward mark, but honestly I'll be happy with the 11 wins. So we just need to go 2-3 over these next 5. And I'll be chucking in some highlights to the games here in a second. And yeah, let's just go through the team quickly. I think I've brought in Ødegaard, the SBC, 90 rated. I don't think I had him last week, but I could be wrong. And then I spent a chunk of change on the goalkeeper Alisson, and then the midfielder Kevin De Bruyne, just because De Bruyne is one of my favourite players of all time, and I thought I want to test him out and use him, even though he's never really one of the meta cards, just because of his lack of pace and stuff. But yeah, getting into the first game now, going to be going up against this guy's team. It's not the best team, but it does have some meta-like players in it. And he finishes off with Rush there up top, 87 striker. But I like my team better, and hopefully we can get the job done here as we nearly give it away stupidly there in the middle of the pitch. But straight from kickoff, going to be looking to get an early one here and hopefully can keep the momentum going as we get it down to Declan Rice. Through to Kyle Walker, who's just going to be a main staple of the team, I think, for basically the whole year. So that was a great pull. Along with this man, hopefully, Son cuts it back to Rice, who plays the extra pass to Ødegaard, and Ødegaard scores, the captain. And that was, I know it wasn't the greatest goal. I mean, a lot of this game is just cut back FC. Unfortunately, you just run to the byline and then cut it back into the middle and then score. But you got to do what you got to do. The attacking AI just doesn't seem to be there, at least for me anyway. I cannot find a good attacking system. And then my opponent scores an equaliser here through Sane. Thought he got a bit lucky there. I don't know what my defenders were doing. But Sane, still at Bayern in real life. He was one of my favourite players when he played for Man City, just because of his pace and the potential. But he went home to Bayern, as I believe he is German, and he's just played there. Haven't really heard much from him, but I think he's still a good player. And Kyle Walker actually gets on the score sheet there, which doesn't happen very often. Got a bit lucky with the ricochet there from the goalkeeper. It fell straight back to him, and then he puts it into the empty net. And then Bukayo Saka, is he going to double our lead here and make it 3-1 just before the end of the first half? And we should be able to hang on from there, having a 2-goal lead again. Martinelli down the wing here. Goes down the byline again, hits Saka. The shot gets blocked, but Son is the first one to react, and he makes it 4-1. And it looks like we're going to be 1-0 so far in this video, as we play it out wide to Walker, to Varane. You see he's pressing, and Varane plays the ball to Saka, and Saka clips one over the top to Walker, who continued on his run. And he's just got acres of space, and I actually end up going the power shot with him. And somehow Kyle Walker scored his second goal of the game. And he wouldn't have too many goals on his card, I reckon. But Kyle Walker coming up clutch there and secures the victory for us. And makes that 5-1, and the guy ends up rage quitting, as you see there. Now hopefully we can get another win here, and that can secure our 11 win reward, and then we can have a shot at the 14 win reward, because I don't think I've hit that this year yet. But you see my opponent's team, and his team is absolutely stacked. And I actually didn't notice till watching this back. He had Blanc in at cam, whereas my Blanc plays at centre back. So interesting setup he has for his team, but who knows? That's just the starting formation, where most people put in tactics and then just change the formations seconds into the game, which I do not do, which I probably should. But you see there, something else he does that I don't do is using the player lock. It's a bit sweaty, and it is a bit OP, it looks like, and I just give him an easy goal there. I just gave the ball away in a stupid area, and I basically just gift wrapped him that goal there, and that could come back to bite us. But he gets it through to Chiesa there, and again, I think that was my fault. I'm pretty sure I hit the offside trap, and he sweats it across to Q to go up 2-0. Just over 20 minutes in, and he looks to go up 3-0 here as he ball rolls my keeper, makes him look like an absolute mug, and he actually paused it there to try to basically tell me to quit, and because he did that, I was like, nah, screw this, I'm not quitting just yet. Maybe if I concede another 1 or 2, I'll think about it. But he comes here through Kuhl again, plays it, it falls to Barella. I don't even think he meant to play it to Barella, but Barella was there. And puts in another one to make it 4-0, and this is just getting embarrassing. But we get a little lucky here. See, it's basically mayhem there between the goalkeeper and his player. And the ball falls to our captain Erdegaard, and Erdegaard just places it nicely into the net. And just like that, we're back in this game. Only down 3 goals now. But basically from kickoff, Erdegaard, waiting for the runners, decides to go himself. No tackle was put in, and Erdegaard shoots and scores, and he makes it 4-2. And just like that, we've halved the deficit from 4 goals down to 2 now. And right on half time now, it's going to be Son, turns his defender, has the pace and the strength to hold him off, and fires that one into the net. You see my opponent move the keeper pretty much too far, to be honest, because that shot was not good. It was basically right in the centre of the goal, but the keeper was still too far out of position. And now it's a 1-goal game in the second half now, but as Robertson goes down the byline, and then Stoichkov is there just to tap it home. A very disappointing goal to give up, and a really boring one as well. I've got to be better there defending. And it's back out to a 2-goal game, but Robertson plays in Son, who's out on the left wing now. And Son fake shots, comes inside and whips that round with his right foot with the finesse plus trait. It's just a pretty OP trait at the moment, so you got to try to take advantage of it when you can. And with his 5-star weak foot, you can basically do it on either foot. And it's back to a 1-goal game, but unfortunately, that's pretty much how it stays, because my opponent, as you see here, just manages to keep the ball the whole time. I try to press, I try to offside trap, I try to bring the team up the field, but for some reason they're just so slow at reacting. I don't know if I need to learn the tactics more or some other strat to try to press and pressure him, but he just has all day with the ball, and he only needs to hold on to it for about a minute or so real time. And he managed to do that with ease, and unfortunately, we are going to get knocked out of that 14 win reward mark here, as we are going to lose 5 goals to 4, but it was a good comeback in all honesty, from 4-0 down to only lose 5-4. And a couple of these goals were really crap, to be honest, so I could have even done possibly a bit better. But yeah, getting straight into the next game now. Just need to win 1 more game, and then we'll cut to the rewards. And we're going to look to start off strong ourselves this time, as De Bruyne finds Son, who gets it back to De Bruyne, and De Bruyne's going to fire that near post as my opponent tries to move the keeper and predict what side I'm going to shoot on, and he chose wrong. As we look to get the ball back here and get a counter, we play it to Saka, and is Saka onside? He is. He's brought the keeper out. Not really sure why. We get it to Son, and Son on his left foot this time is going to wrap his leg around it and put us up 2-0. Heung-min Son, I can see him leading the club in goals for a long time, as I don't see anyone replacing him soon. But he gets one back here through Rodrigo early on here in the second half. Yeah, let me know how your guys' teams are looking and what positions I should look to upgrade. Obviously, I'm going to try to keep it Arsenal focused with the likes of Erdegaard and Rice. But I do want to bring in maybe a couple other players as well. But if not, I can always bring in some Arsenal icons like Vieira or Henry, hopefully one day. Would be nice. But you see there, he tied it up. It was still a bit of game to play, and I had a perfect opportunity there to take the lead. But I fluff it. But from the corner, he gets a second chance, and he scores to put us back in front, 3-2. Big goal there, and we cannot afford to cough up this lead now, because I just want to get this win, get the rewards done, and go from there. And I thought we screwed it up there, as we get it to De Bruyne, who shoots, but the refs found something, and it's actually going to be on De Bruyne as he wins us a penalty, and it's going to be Blanc who steps up to take it, and he fires it home, bottom corner, makes it 4-2, and that should just about do it. As he plays it over the top here, Patelis is offside, and the pause is queued, and that's going to be all she wrote. So a good win for us there, and that's going to be our 11th win. So I'm going to go ahead and try to throw the next 2 games here, and I'll be back with the rewards soon. As you see there, our record is actually 12-8 instead of 11-9, because one of the games I went into, the other guy threw the game straight away from kickoff. I didn't get to touch the ball. So he went ahead and scored an own goal and gave us the win, which was quite nice, but obviously it doesn't affect our rewards at all. But you see them there, 384 plus rare gold player picks, 85x2 pack, rare players pack, ultimate pack, quality points, XP, and 30,000 coins, which would be nice to top up, especially after spending a good chunk on Alisson and Kevin De Bruyne, who I might look to sell back, but I might just keep him, to be honest, until I can upgrade him. what's the point of selling them, especially if I can't make profit? But our first pick here was actually a bit of a tough one. Griezmann is one of the best players in the game, but I really want to keep the team more Arsenal focused. And then Nketiah, pretty decent card, 4-star weak foot, whereas Griezmann only has a 3-star weak foot. Just because of the rating, I did decide to go Griezmann for this one. But Modric, Griezmann, and Nketiah, not bad options there. And then in our next pick, a similar dilemma. We can go Oblak or Bernardo Silva for that 88 rating. But I am going to go with Chiesa from Juventus. Only 86 rated, but he's one of the Centurion players, I believe that theme is. And I can see him playing on our team. I can sub him on for Martinelli at about that halftime mark and just see how much better he is. Or I could just build a hybrid squad and look to start him. But I'm going to go Chiesa. It could be a mistake, but Chiesa seems like a fun card to use. And then our final player pick here is just going to be Millie Bright, I believe her name is, from Chelsea. Just a bit of fodder there, but can't really blame those, can't hate on those rewards much at all. Getting a Centurion player and then an 88 Griezmann, where I could have actually taken an 84 inform Eddie Nketiah. So yeah, good rewards at the moment. As you see there, our coin balance basically doubled because I was waiting to sell some things so then I can open these reward packs here and put them all basically straight into the transfer list as we get a Norwegian player here, and it was Cam, so I basically knew it was going to be Ødegaard. Obviously was hoping to try to get that Erling Haaland, that would have been absolutely amazing. But Ødegaard, not too bad. Obviously, I've already got him. His SBC, which was 90 rated, so I'm just going to look to sell all these cards basically. Anything tradable, I'm looking to sell basically. And hopefully I'll get a decent chunk back. And then next up, we'll go to the rare players pack. Hopefully we can get a similar rating, maybe something a bit higher even, but we got Spanish. And when it's Spanish, I can't really think of any top Spanish players off the top of my head. And it's going to be Aymeric Laporte from, I think that's the same club that Ronaldo plays for, Al Nassr, but only an 85 rated unfortunately, so he's not going to go for as much as we were hoping. But it's still a chunk of change, and any coins are coins, so they all build up over time, and hopefully I can look to either invest or just buy more bronze packs with it and stock the club up. But obviously I'm going to sell them all as well. And then what was our last pack? The 85x2, which I was hoping to be something nice and big, but it's actually going to be another Arsenal player, and it's going to be Kim Little. As soon as I saw that Scottish flag, I had a feeling I knew who it was going to be. I'm not really sure if Scotland have any other players that highly rated. Let me know in the comments down below if you know one. I guess there's Andy Robertson actually, so there's one for you, and he's actually in my team at the moment. But yeah, Little was good for me early on as I had her and Beth Mead in my squad, and they were quite decent on the right hand side, working well together. But I did chuck in this extra bonus pack. I thought, why not? I had the room for it in the transfer list, and it's actually someone who we just pulled, but this time is tradable. It's going to be Antoine Griezmann, who goes for a chunk as well. I think at the time he went for around 60 or 70,000 coins, so can't be mad at that. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy. It really helps me out. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.